we're talking fantasy, I love Terrell Pryor this year, too. I was just saying.
Well, a lot of people doubted him.
Yeah.
And if my man can do it with the 15 quarterbacks the Cleveland Browns started last year, I mean, he can do it with anybody.
Exactly. And honestly, like, maybe he's not. I think he's an upgrade at wide receiver. I mean, they lose Deshaun Jackson, obviously, but you know how I feel about Deshaun Jackson. I think he's either going to catch 3 balls for 20 yards, or
he's a boomer bust guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, on any given week, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, Deshaun Jackson. I mean, now with Tampa Bay, on any given week, he's gonna give you either one catch for like nothing.
Exactly, and he's what, under 6 foot.
Yeah.
He's had to be under 6 foot, and then Pierre Garçon, he's not that go up and catch the ball.
I think
in
it
the red
helps
zone.
a lot. I mean, yeah.
Pryor in
If
the
Jordan
red
Reed
zone.
can stay healthy too.
Dotson, his name first round pick last year at TCU.
Yeah.
You get him out of there too. I mean, I just think Kirk has more options in the red zone. Jordan Reed stays healthy. You got both of them.
Which opens up, I mean, already a big red zone threat,
Yeah.
and he still catches a ton of touchdowns.
And you got Jamison Crowder in the slot. Jamison Crowder's underrated too.
Yep.
You got Fat Rob. That offense is going to be lethal.
Yep.
But
I mean,
the thing
they'll
is-
have a great offense once again. It's just that defense that always brings
Yep.
them down.
Exactly. And honestly, I don't think they win the division, but I would say the Eagles, I think they pushed the Cowboys.
I mean, it's an interesting division. I mean, you have your
Or not
pick
the
for
Cowboys,
Super
but the
Bowl, the
Giants.
Giants. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, Cowboys should still be there too. I mean,
Yeah.
if anything, it looks like, assuming Dez can stay healthy, but preseason's shown. I mean, Dak and Dez look to be like real good right now.
I think 2 people come out of that division.
Oh, yeah, I
obviously,
think so for sure.
I think the Giants come out. Obviously, I got them in the Super Bowl. I would say them. I think it's going to be between Dallas and the Eagles. I think whoever wins that matchup, or those 2 matchups, I think whoever wins those 2, they're going into the playoffs. And I like Wentz. I think Wentz is going to take a big step forward. Got him some actual weapons this time, as long as Alshon Jeffrey stays healthy, which who knows if he actually going to stay healthy. Blunt, he's an iffy thing, but their
It's a
defense.
touchdown machine, though.
Yeah, but I think if you look at Wentz, you just watch Wentz. He has that it, and he has that drive, and he has that character. It just is like his Dak. I'm not saying Dak doesn't. Dak has it too. Has the exact same thing. I just think without Zeke, I don't know if he can do it by himself. Which, I mean, he's not by himself. But that makes that offense so much more of a threat when you have someone who can just break 80 yards and just he's just that guy. You don't have that guy. I love Darren McFadden, but he's not going to break in 50-yard touchdown.
Yeah, I agree.
But seeing it's going to open the box a little bit. They're going to have a year of tape, but Dak's also going to have a year of tape on them. So I mean, I think I love that division and quarterbacks, and it's crazy because I'm taking the worst quarterback in my opinion, or who's going to have the worst year out of the 4. To win the division. Yeah. But I just think the team around him makes more sense. And I think Zeke's suspension gets down to 3 or 4 games, but I still think it makes that big of an impact because their first 6 games are
They got a hard
tough.
schedule no matter what. With or without Zeke, they have, I think it's the hardest schedule in the NFL. It's not one of them.
Yeah, I mean, what I've seen, it definitely is one of it. But God, how boring would that Sunday night game be if Odell and Zeke don't play?
And you're talking, not great.
I probably won't even watch it.
Probably won't unless I got some fantasy players in there.
Yeah, exactly. I might have to take one of them just so I can actually watch the game.
But either way, really excited for NFL season. Can't wait for it to get going here in a couple weeks. For real, get going.
Yeah.
And on that note, thank you for joining us on the first episode of Core Vision.
We're out here.
Hope you come back next week to watch what we had to say again.
Like it, subscribe, comment, do whatever you got to do.
Let us know, give feedback.
If you hate it, if you hate me calling Brock Osweiler Brock Assweiler,
let us know. Let us know.
Listen, I'm probably not going to stop saying it, but
but we love the feedback, whether it's good or bad feedback, give it to us.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you really actually sat through this whole thing, I really, really appreciate you.
I respect you as a man, as a woman. I respect you.
Yep.
I put some respect on your name. You did it. Because I probably not even going to listen to all this. But if you did it, all 15 viewers, I respect it.
Yep.
I respect all of it.
And thank you.
Hey, shout out to moms, because I know y'all probably listening.
They'll probably be the only ones that'll actually watch the whole thing.
I'm sorry I cuss so much, Mom. Now you know what when we talk is what I'm really saying.
Out.